Hey beautiful souls, it's Bri with Bless Your Body and Balance with Bri. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel to be in this video, and thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Today we are going to be doing a nice, easy, slow yoga flow for our back, for people with lower back pain, people with back problems. So here we have this practice. So grab a yoga mat, find a comfortable seat, and let's get started. So to get started, we're going to come down onto our mat. We're actually going to start laying down today. So lie flat, down onto your mat, getting comfortable here, feeling the support from the ground beneath you. Just going to start by taking a few breaths, bringing oxygen into the body, and exhale. Feeling the support from the ground beneath you. This comfortable resting pose. Take another deep inhale. Deep exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to bring both our legs up to our stomach, hugging them in here, hugging them to your chest. Creating a little ball, maybe tucking your forehead into your knee, whatever's in your practice. And from here, you can either stay here or just lightly rock back and forth, starting to massage the spine. Slowly rocking back and forth. This practice is going to be very intentional for our backs and just very slow. So lightly rocking. Maybe you can drop your head and just continue to rock your legs back and forth. Maybe you bring the legs closer, tucking your head, just open it a bit. Creating this little movement here to nose to your knees, and then open again. We're just beginning to warm up the spine, lightly massaging it. Remembering to breathe. We're going to bring our legs down, dropping our feet to the outsides of the mat here, creating this wide stance. And from here, we're just going to drop our legs, dropping our knees to the ground. So you're turning them to the side, the knees come to the ground, the sides of the feet and the legs are coming to the ground. Feeling this nice side stretch here. Coming back up and twisting them over to the other side. Coming back up, other side, to the left or right, whatever you're doing, whatever feels best. My hands are just placed on my stomach here. Coming back up, switching over to the other side. Coming back up to center, dropping them over. Back to center, to the other side. Coming back to center. We're just going to lay flat here for a moment as we just lightly massage the spine. We're just going to neutralize it and let it relax, let it lay flat. Feel the support from the ground beneath us. Sending oxygen into the body. Relaxing. And slowly we're going to move into a seated position. So however you can slowly get up, I'm bringing my legs up, bending the knees. Just slowly going to go into a seated position. Facing me. Getting comfortable here. Finding a comfortable seat. You can either sit like this if you want. You can find pillow to sit underneath you, pillow, towel, whatever it is, just to give you some support so you can make sure you have that line and your back is supported. So from sitting here, we're just going to do some seated cat and cows. So we're going to curl our back, pushing it towards the wall behind me. Our head kind of drops, your chin comes to your chest, creating that round in your back. Exhale here. Pushing the back towards the wall behind you. And inhale, pushing that chest forward, shining your heart. Light gaze up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, push it back. Inhale, chest comes forward. Light gaze up. And exhale, push it back. Inhale, come forward. Shine the heart forward. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, shine the heart forward. And exhale, push it back. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, push it back. Coming slowly back to neutral, back to center, and we're going to make some circles here. So with this, maybe bring your ribs over to the right side, kind of shifting that body. Slowly bring it forward, making kind of like a rainbow here. Ribs over to the left, and then extending back, pushing the back towards the wall behind you, shifting the ribs over to the right side, bringing it forward, making this big circle here, really stretching out the spine, rolling through your shoulders, pushing back towards the wall, over to the right side, bringing it forward, to the left, to the back. Make big circles here, really stretching out the back and the spine, warming it up. Let's switch directions. So left, bringing it forward, bringing it to the right, extending it to the back, to the left, bringing it forward, to the right, all the way to the back, left, forward, this feels good, to the right, back, left, the right, and coming back to center. Oh, that felt good. Relaxing here in just our seated position. Maybe let's do some shoulder rolls. So let's just roll these shoulders back here. Bringing the shoulders up towards the ears, dropping them behind you. They just switch directions. Relaxing, one more. So from here, we're just going to do a light stretch for our neck because it's all connected through our spine. We're going to take the right ear, drop it to the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale, roll it forward. Left ear to left shoulder. Roll it forward. Right ear to right shoulder. Roll it forward. Left ear to left shoulder. Roll it forward. Right ear to right shoulder. And then just slowly bring the neck back to center. From here, we're just going to do a light bend for our back. So extend our arms up to the sky. both arms up, shine them tall, elongate that spine. We're going to take our right hand, just drop it down to the ground in the seated pose here, creating this nice side stretch, stretching out that lower back here. I can feel it. So you can either stay here, or if you want to go deeper into the pose, you just kind of bend that elbow a little bit, feeling that side stretch in your lower back. Maybe gazing up at those fingers, those left fingers here. Doing what's in your practice, feeling a stretch but not pushing yourself to where you feel any pain, just a light stretch going. Come back to center. Both hands up towards the sky. Let's take that left hand, drop it to the ground. I invite you to either stay here, or if you want to go deeper into it, you can bend that elbow, go down onto it. Feel that side stretch, lightly gaze up at your fingers, your right fingers here. Feels good. Let's come back to center. Go both hands up towards the sky, and we're just going to bring them, place them in front of your legs here, and just lightly walk them forward. So whatever that is for you, you can either stay here, maybe go a little more, drop the elbows, just feeling the stretch here. Wherever you're at, that's okay. If you're here, wherever you're at in practice. Like I said, yoga, everything is a practice, so we have to start somewhere to get somewhere, and that's okay. We're not all going to be exactly where we want to be in this moment, but we're working towards it, and that's the important part, that we're showing up for ourselves. Feeling the pose, breathing into the pose, realizing if you have any tension anywhere. Let's slowly come back up to the center. Let's just sit here for just a moment to neutralize the spine from those light stretches we just did. So from here, maybe remove your pillow if you were sitting on one. Put that back. We're going to come to all fours. So, table position. Everybody onto table pose here, finding a strong table. From here, we are going to take our right hand and shift it up towards the sky, elongating, looking at those fingers, really stretching here. We're going to take it, we're going to thread it underneath our body. We're going to be laying lightly onto our shoulder here. Onto our shoulder. We're stretching the upper right shoulder here in the back. Breathing into it. Maybe walk those left hands a little bit further forward up towards the top of the mat. Feeling the stretch in the left shoulder here. Continuing to breathe. The breath is life. Let's slowly come up. Extend that arm back up towards the sky. Coming back to center. Dropping that right hand to the ground. Let's take the left hand, extend it up towards the sky. Look up at those fingers. Wiggle those fingers. Say hi. And let's thread it underneath our body. Stretching it forward, stretching those right hands towards the top of the mat. The left hand out. Remembering to breathe. Feeling the stretch in the left shoulder here. I invite you to walk those right hands a little bit farther forward to the top of the mat. Engaging in a light stretch in the right shoulder. This feels good. Whenever you're ready on your next inhale, let's come back up. Extend that left hand back up towards the sky. Drop the left hand to the ground. And we're going to do some cat-cows here. Situating myself. So from here, let's drop the belly, light gaze up, looking in front of me. Inhale. And exhale, push back, round the back. Back goes up towards the ceiling. Drop the head. Remembering to breathe. Let's go into cat. Drop the belly. Shift the gaze, looking forward into cow. Inhale. And exhale, push back. Back up towards the sky. Exhale, exhale, push the back, stretch it out. Inhale, drop the belly. Shifting the gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, push back up towards the sky. Exhale, exhale, push. Engage in that round back. And relax, come back to neutral. And from here, like we kind of did in the seated, how we did like some circles with our body, we're gonna do the same thing, but in table. So let's extend the back up towards the sky. Let's drop like the ribs over to the right side. And bring them down, round them down to the ground. Shift them over to the left. Bring them all the way around the back, up to the sky. Over to the right. Drop the belly. Over to the left. Round it up towards the sky. Over to the right. Down to the ground. Left. Up to the sky. To the right. Shifting to the center. Let's rotate, switch directions. So over to the right, up towards the back, rounding the back, to the left, to the middle, to the right, rounding back here, pushing it over to the left side, dropping the belly, to the right, rounding the back, to the left, drop the belly, to the right, rounding the back here, to the left, to the center, and relax. Let's just sit back into child's pose here. So my legs are outward, my feet are facing the back of the mat. Let's just sit back. As we did those movements, let's just relax in child pose here for a moment. Relaxing and neutralizing. So we're really moving the spine around to stretch it out today. Now let's come back up to table position. We're gonna come all the way down onto our stomachs. So we're actually gonna go into like a, nope, so you guys can see me. So we're placing our hands next to our chest here. We're just gonna lightly come up into Sphinx pose. Maybe shift our gaze forward, our toes are pointing back. Feeling the slight stretch in the lower back. Bring it down to the ground. You can place your forearms down onto the ground on this one. We're just gonna lightly come up. Shifting our gaze forward, shining our heart forward. And come down to the ground. Next inhale, come back up. Shift the gaze up towards the sky. Maybe just do a light little shoulder twist here, looking over from shoulder to shoulder. Coming down to the ground. Coming up, shining that heart again. Do a light twist from side to side, looking over at the shoulders. Let's come down. Let's create a little pillow with our hands. So we're going to place them on top of each other here. Let's take the toes, extending them further than the mat, pointing them outwards. Let's just rest our head here onto our hands in our alligator pose. Relaxing here, neutralizing the spine. Inhales and exhales. As we're moving through this practice. Slowly come back up, untuck the toes, bring them behind you. Bring your hands to your side. Let's push up. Ooh. Coming up, we're going to come all the way to standing. So moving forward, readjusting yourself. Whatever you need to do. Meeting me in standing. We're going to go a little bit further than our hips out, extending here. We're going to bring our arms to the sides, kind of creating like a star. So from here, take our right hand, bring it down to the side. We're actually going to roll through, so bringing the nose to the knee, dropping the left shoulder, coming to center, forward fold, bringing the nose to the left knee, bringing the right hand over, shifting the gaze forward, all the way up. I love this one. Let's go again. Bring it all the way down, drop the hand to the right foot, shift over, right knee to right nose, coming to center, left knee to your nose, bringing the shoulder over, shifting the gaze forward, coming up. Oh, big circles, body circles. Let's go again, over to the right side. Shift the gaze, nose to your knee, coming to center, nose to the other knee, shifting the gaze forward, coming all the way up. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side. So, left. Going over left foot, left hand, going to your knee, coming to center, bringing the nose to your right knee, shifting the gaze forward, coming all the way up. Oh. Big body circles. Let's go again. Bring your hand all the way down your foot, shifting over left knee to your nose, coming to center. All the way to the right, shift all the way up, big circles. Ooh, it feels great on my back. Let's go again. Left hand down to the ground, left foot to your knee, to center, to the right, all the way back up. Ooh, big body circles. That feels great. Let's bring your hands down. Just do some motions here. Stretch out the body. Whatever it is. Whatever that felt like to you. So, that was that. We're just going to kind of like heel toe our feet in a little bit. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to go down to a yogi squat. Pushing our hips open with our elbows. Sit here for a moment. Let's just sit, bring our feet down in front of us. Here, let's just take our right leg, take our foot, put it over the left knee, hugging it in here. Sitting with integrity, elongating the spine. Let's just do a light twist over to the right side. Maybe looking behind you or just over to the wall, that's okay too. If you want to go deeper into the stretch, look all the way behind you. Doing whatever is in your practice, feeling your body, being aware of your body here. And breathing. Coming back to center, counter twist. Let's twist over to the left side. either looking over at the wall or behind you. Wow, with all these twists, I can just hear my back crack every time. But you know, it's good for it because we're naturally moving our bodies and stretching it. Come back to center. Bring the right leg down to the ground. Bring your left leg up. Twisting it over the right knee, just holding it in here for a few moments, sitting with integrity. Good posture. Let's go for that twist. So hugging it in with your right arm, looking over to the left. Maybe shifting your gaze all the way to the back. Wherever you are at. Breathing. Come back to center counter twist. Holding it in with your left hand, looking over to the right. Maybe looking all the way behind you. Coming back to center. Sending your legs out in front of you. We're actually going to lay back down onto our mat. Laying flat. Neutralizing the spine here. Let's hug both legs in again. Kind of where we started in the beginning of the practice. Let's just rock from right to left. Massaging the spine again. If this feels good, you can stay here, or if you want to do kind of more of a deep massage for the spine, you can kind of come to a seated position and just rock. Now, if this is too much for you, don't have that strong of a back, that's okay. Then you can just keep going into these light twists here, this light rock. Relaxing. I'm gonna grab some water. So maybe in this moment, grab some water, that's okay. Coming back to your mat. Coming back to a lying position, lying flat down onto the mat. Breathing, we're going to take our right leg, bring it in, hug it into your chest. We're going to twist it over to the left side. Now you can either stay here, or if you want to go deeper, take the right hand, extend it over, and look over at your right fingers. Feeling this twist here. This one feels amazing on my back. Let's roll back to center. Dropping the right leg. Neutralizing the spine for a moment. Bring the left leg up. Hugging it in towards your chest. Dropping the leg over to the right side. Staying here if this is good for you, but if you want to go deeper into the pose, we'll take this hand, extend it behind me, and look at those fingers. Breathing into this twist. Relaxing. Slowly come back, laying flat down onto the mat. Neutralizing the spine here. Noticing how you feel. Noticing how your body feels. I'm just gonna lie here. now, if you want, you can stay laying down onto the mat, just relaxing here and neutralizing your spine, staying here if you want. For me, I'm going to come into a seated position, so rolling over to my right side, pushing up into a seated pose. Either you're still laying down on the mat or you meet me in seated. Whatever it is for you, we're coming to the end of the practice. So wherever feels comfortable. It is so important for us to show love to our bodies, to take the time to stretch it. Because so many people have problems from sitting all day, walking all day, weightlifting, whatever it is. So to take the time to stretch out your back, to show it this love is very important, and your body will thank you. So thank you so much for joining me in this practice. Bless your body. Take the time to do this practice today. Be kind, love yourself, be good into the world. Maybe give somebody a compliment today. Thank you so much. The world is always better after yoga. Namaste.